Welcome back, class. I'm Matt, your guide here on Whycalibur, and we are playing Dragon Age role-playing game with our GM, Jared. Hi, Jared.
What's up? Word.
Not the parking
No,
structures
I'm never
at
doing that
McMaster.
again.
Ha ha ha!
Oh.
In jokes. We're also joined by author Steven Siddall
Hey, what's up?
and artist Feral Knights
Hi, you guys.
and internet streamer Smug, also known as the other
He's
Matt.
not here.
Also known as Princess Monster Truck.
He's
I
not
don't
here.
think that's my name at all.
And we're also joined by Mike playing Roland Delay.
Hey there, folks.
Who is also known as Princess Monster Truck.
I don't think that's his name at all. Feel that
Internet-
you're just making stuff up, and I don't appreciate it.
Well, too bad. I am telling a story.
I'm gonna
And,
bully your character now.
The main character of that story is internet celebrity D. Davis playing Hegrin.
Hello.
He's also the main character of our hearts.
Oh, thank you.
It's true.
Aww.
Aww.
So nice.
Aww.
So, how
It's
are
the
we
nice
doing?
words. I'm doing okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking earlier, but my mic had turned off because the battery was flat, and I'm like, people are ignoring me again.
Aww.
And yeah, it turned out it was just the mic.
Yeah, he had a little. He went to his wife, had a bit of a cry. She called him a pussy and slapped
That's right. She slapped me.
him.
I slapped her. She broke my wrist.
Well, that escalated quickly.
That's just because Ash, she's actually made out of granite, so when he slapped her, his wrist just broke.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Is she a golem?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's in fact a brick house.
Did we just tie that? Don't say that about my wife. It's not right.
No, it's not.
You've known her for longer than I have.
I know, and I know she kicked my
Screen
ass.
doors.
That's true. I just hide behind a screen door.
Yeah.
Safe. Yeah.
She can't do anything.
No, she'd be powerless. So anyway.
in jokes.
Old in jokes. So when we left off, you guys were in Orlais.
Yeah.
And,
I wasn't too happy about it.
And you had had a wonderful, completely safe introduction to the Grey Wardens in Val Royeaux, and nothing bad happened.
Nothing at all.
Everything is fine.
That sounds suspiciously like you're
Everything
lying.
is awesome.
No, what? No. Well, I mean,
We even made some new friends.
you did. Amek, why don't you
Henri
bring... Yes.
and, Aresta's lover. What was his name, Aresta?
He didn't
Was
have
it
a name.
Coon?
No.
I stopped paying attention. Womp womp. What was the question?
No, it's too late now.
All right, good. Carry on.
So yeah, so you guys are all you're in Val Royeaux in the palace. A wing of the Imperial Palace has been appropriated by the Grey Wardens. So it seems that the warden-commander Alicia has the favor of the Empress.
Roland is abusing that as hard as he can. Room service, champagne baths, you know.
Housekeeping.
Oh no.
It's an elf.
He gets a housekeeper that looks exactly like Amek did in Drag.
Yeah.
Oh. It actually is Amek.
No, that's the joke. This is not Amek.
Yeah, her name's
Amek.
Emma.
It's Amek's long-lost sister.
It's his estranged wife.
No, I don't think we'll ever be meeting her.
Dark.
Right, and we were trying to find out what Alicia knew about Blacktail, but it turned out that she's just crazy and wants to control the Blight. Or at least that was what was implied.
Yes, implied.
But I perceived it.
I figured it out with my communication and empathy.
So what are you guys going to be doing about it?
Well, where did we stop last time? We had got some info, like, with regards to the blacksmith, whose name I have forgotten.
We made a ghost reference, so clearly his name is Patrick Swayze.
Didn't we make a number of ghost references?
You
Yes,
were
we
very
did.
heady on the
There's
ghost
lots
references.
of ghost references.
Didn't we spend
Really,
like
it got
10
kinda
minutes
old.
singing Unchained Melody? And it's like a 3-minute song.
And we had to cut it all.
Do we?
So anyway, yeah, I mean, you know that there was somebody there teaching some of the rudiments of
The
some
ancient
very
craw
specific
crusher
craw crusher smithing
lyrium
techniques.
folding technique,
Not working at lyrium yet, but getting there. As
where
though
they
were
take
being introduced
lyrium
to it.
and they fold it 100 times into steel.
Ah, delightful. My Hanzo lyrium.
Yeah. Alright, so we know that, and we know bitch be crazy. And weren't we gonna break into her office and go through her files?
No, I believe the idea was for Roland to gain her confidence.
Oh, yeah, he was gonna seduce her.
Yeah, go seduce the warden-commander, Roland.
Ah.
So at the moment,
It'll be like
I
it'll be
believe...
like
I imagine
it'll-
him just stomping off like a salty
Alright.
teenager, like his,
Yeah, that's
his head
right.
thrown back, just ah.
It'll
Alright,
be like
alright, let me-
Sideshow Bob with Aunt
Okay.
Selma.
Let me set
Sorry,
the scene
yeah.
for us, though, right? All right, so we've retired to our quarters, and we're currently all trying to figure out how to turn this pig intestine into a condom. What, only me?
The pig
Aw.
intestine.
Come on, that was funny.
Yeah, no, I was
You guys
laughing.
suck.
I was totally laughing. I just, didn't have my thing on,
You're lying to me.
I would never.
Damn it. Fine, you guys roleplay.
Oh, okay. Hello, I'm a wizard.
Tell me
All
more.
right, Hagram, you go and seduce Alicia.
And oh no, no.
You can't just start doing an Arresta voice to try and get out of things. That's not how it works.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Damn.
I'm not a relation. Roland is a relation. Orlasians seduce Orlasians. Wizards seduce wizards. Come here, Hammock.
There's an order to how this works.
So that's your plan at this point is that you're gonna have Roland try and seduce Alicia.
Maybe we can have
play
Roland.
the game with her.
Yeah,
Take her
they're
on
meant to
a,
play the game.
On a romantic dinner to the commissary, and Canis can try and sneak into her quarters or something.
The turkey legs are delicious, by the way.
The whole turkey is.
What is so funny about Roland in the game, man? I mean, come on.
No, you're right. You're right.
Game over, man. Game over.
Hagram is the one person here who's thinking straight at this point. The rest of us are all trying to make silly jokes. All right. So is that what you guys are gonna do?
So
You
wait,
have-
Arrest is tying this
It's what we're
intestine
gonna
off for
start with,
nothing.
at least.
Yes.
Wait, does Roland needs a mask, doesn't he? Isn't that the thing?
Well, yes, that'll be a thing if we want to move up in society. He will need to secure another mask. So, perhaps while I seduce, or while I gain the confidence of Alicia, you guys can try and secure me a new mask. And whatever you do, please don't let Arresta make it.
This smells like a side quest.
Alright, so we're not
You
going
can
to
also
send
get him some
someone in.
claws.
I still
Another-
think we should send somebody in to infiltrate her office.
Well,
Well,
yeah, that's a fair plan too.
Well,
Well,
it's
if we
either
were
gonna
going to
be-
do that, it would probably be Kenneth.
It's either going to be Arresta or Cainith because they're the rogues. I'm not going to pull another masterful room service like last time.
What? You're there to clean the duct in her room.
I'm just checking the ducks. Don't demand to me. I'm just checking the ducts.
We can both go and I'll pretend to be a coat rack and it will work.
With near him, that might actually work.
I don't think the same plan's gonna work twice.
Hey guys, I got a jacket. Game over.
I'm sure there's some type of party going on. I mean, it's Orlais. There's probably some sort of party or ball or thing going on like every day. So.
Well, there is a large festival that's about to happen.
There you go. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. Perhaps Roland could work that into his.
It's the festival of 100 dead elves.
No, it's about the founding of the Empire.
Oh, right. And we definitely don't kill 100 elves as part of it.
Well, you founded the Empire by killing elves, so it's, you know.
You remember the Simpsons episode about Whacking Day? Kind of replace the snakes with elves, and well.
I think every day is Whacking Day in Orlais.
Kill all the elves.
God, what do we ever do to you except, help Andraste?
Yeah,
how
it was
dare
cool.
you try to, subvert our holy figure
By helping her.
retroactively in the past?
How dare we help her and, found your old stupid French country?
Yeah, how dare you?
Seriously,
All right.
how dare you?
Let's go find a mask. Roland can go get some, mint for his breath because it's bad.
Aw.
Some of that good
Not
old
very good
Banaka.
hygiene in these days.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Mask.
So yes,
I blame Ferelden.
we get mask. Roland goes, schmooze with the lady. Afterwards, Roland
Okay,
gets
why
her
are
out of her
all
office.
of you going to go get a mask?
I don't know.
Because we're
I
really
actually-
bad shoppers.
I was gonna say, I would rather if I'm expected to sneak into that office and check it out, I would like to case the joint first and kind of know what I'm going into.
Yes,
Okay.
exploratory roleplay.
The
All right.
mask thing is going to be designed by committee.
It is. Look, we have to consult and make sure it matches with his outfit and stuff.
All right.
Yeah, why
so
are
Kenneth-
we
so-
getting him the mask?
I don't know.
Couldn't
so
he
Kenneth,
just go and buy one and then come
Yes.
back?
yes, he can.
Oh, really? I assumed it would be like a big deal crafted thing. You got to find your own personal fucking mask maker and shit
Well, I
like
guess
that.
you could do that.
You could probably just walk
could probably
into a
just buy a
mask making
mask.
shop and be like, "Hey, Goober, I need a mask."
Look, if I show up with a bought mask, that's something low grade nobles do, I'm sure.
Oh,
So isn't that the
you gotta
entirety of the
roll
Delay family?
you gotta roll your Orlais knowledge and see if you know what a shitty mask is. Because if we do it, you're gonna get a mask with a dick on it, and
Oh my God,
it won't
it's
be a
true.
joke. We'll think it's legitimately good.
All right. So Kenneth, you were going to go check out.
Kind of case the joint, not I don't want to walk in and be like, hey, I'm gonna lift up everything and look behind the curtains and look for the.
All right. Well, the corridors are bigger and nicer than anything you've ever seen in your entire life.
Yeah.
Plush carpet. Paintings, fine works of art everywhere.
It's not in keeping with the village's rustic aesthetic.
It manages to kind of just by a hair's breadth keep from being offensively gaudy.
Yeah.
I mean, to a Ferelden, it's kind of ugh. It's a little much. To an Orlesian, this is just right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so the office that Alicia maintains is is part of the wing that the Grey Wardens are in. She has kind of her own apartments. It's other than her, there's pretty much nobody is housed in that area. It keeps her kind of aloof from the rest of the wardens. It's the third floor of that wing of the palace.
Interesting.
Would they be stopping Kenneth from like just walking up there and strolling past the door and seeing
No.
if there are guards, etc.?
No. She's an elf, but she's a Grey Warden, so it balances out.
Aha! Yeah,
Hated
I'm
and
gonna
feared.
definitely spend some time up there, scope the place out, see if there's any kind of obvious. Well, see if there's any patterns, if anybody patrols through there.
Not really. The palace guards don't really come into this part of the castle because the wardens are kind of scary.
So she doesn't have a guard on her door or anything? She just locks it and goes?
Yep.
Where does she hide the key?
It's on top
None
of
of
the
you
door
know.
frame. Unfortunately, Kenneth is too short to reach.
Roland might have to do some digging for that.
Just like take. I don't want to open the door, but can I just check it to see if it's trapped? Maybe.
You'd have to do some pretty deep exploration to tell if it was trapped.
Like open it.
Probably, or at least at least do start to open it. And since she's probably inside her office, she would almost certainly notice you tampering with the door.
Yeah, I won't do that if she's in there.
Just jiggle the handle.
Yeah, jiggle the handle. The toilet flushes.
Occupado.
Somebody's in here. Oh, do you have any toilet paper out there? It's real bad in here. I need some.
Can't spare a square.
Not even one ply.
So yeah, so that's what's going on there.
All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with the door. She's already a little creepy, so I don't want to roll the dice. You know what I mean?
And there are windows,
Yeah.
so that's also an option.
Is there a fireplace?
Yes. Do it.
Oh, it looks like Santa's
Oh
coming.
no.
Use this Santa Claus.
No. You buy.
Okay. So, all right. So,
Yeah,
is there anything else you want to investigate?
No, I'm just gonna kind of keep an eye out on stuff.
Okay.
Fly casual.
Roland, what are you doing?
Well, I suppose I'm looking for Alicia.
Okay, she's in her office, which is where Kanan just went to go check out her office.
Canis in the hallway looking around.
Kanan's like hiding behind. Kanan's like hiding behind a suit of armor, peeking around.
Look at this rustic architecture.
Kanan's
Well,
sitting herself in a suit of armor, just poking her head out.
Poking your head out of the belt.
So Roland shows up with a box of candy and some flowers.
Bottle of wine.
A dead elf.
Damn.
Oh.
It's a romantic gesture in Orlais.
So what are you
Dinner.
doing? What are you doing?
I said I just knock on the door and see if she'll let me in, since I don't want to just barge in. Or is the office open? I don't know.
The door was closed. You knock on the door after about a minute. You hear "Enter" in a very
Okay.
brusque voice.
Roland will then admit himself and properly salute, or whatever it is Grey Wardens do, to
Okay.
Alicia and, introduce
Yeah,
himself.
You enter in her office. She's sitting behind her desk. She's taken her helmet off, but she's otherwise still wearing her armor.
She's a robot.
She's a middle-aged woman.
Menopausal?
Very tall. No.
Mhm.
Very tall.
Is she taller than me?
How tall is Roland?
I think I wrote it down somewhere. He's like at 6'2", I think.
Then she's about the same height or a little bit taller.
Okay.
And she's reading some letters at the moment. Is there something I can help you with, Warden?
Yes, as it happens, what's her title?
Warden-commander.
Oh, yeah. Yes, as it happens, warden-commander. I, was speaking with my comrade, Amek, and I understand that he, informed you of the terrible, the ominous incidents we encountered on our way here.
Indeed, Warden Fane had much to say. What about?
Yes,
What of it?
yes, he often does. Well, I just wanted to come by and offer you my assurances that, at least in me, you have an ally in doing what is necessary to keep our country safe.
She looks up at Roland, looks him right in the eyes, with the terrifying intensity of a fanatic.
And Roland's all, hey girl.
Oh, hey, girl. You look
As,
so good.
as
I'm
Roland,
taking it
as
to
Roland
the-
throws Amek under the bus.
It's not hard to do.
Really, Warden?
Truly.
You
Orlais-
understand that our calling requires sacrifices. It requires us to do things that others might consider to go too far.
This great empire that I call home was built on such sacrifices. I am no stranger to the necessity of the era.
But the empire is such a small thing. I speak not of empires. I speak of the survival of the world. Wardens have no nation.
You are correct, of course, Warden Commander. Forgive me, I have only become a warden recently. It is difficult, at times, to recall that my allegiance must now be to a higher calling than mere nations.
Indeed, it seems that Duncan has once again made some terrible lapses in the education of his initiates. She stands up, armor clanking slightly, and moves around the desk to face you.
If I may speak freely, Warden Commander, our initiation was rather rushed. Duncan barely had time to speak with us at all before he was off on some other mission he did not see fit to tell us of.
Yes, Duncan has ever been one to hair off on one mission or another. Always doing things himself.
Why, I've even heard whispers that he retains an unusually friendly camaraderie with Logain of Ferelden.
With Logain. Logain MacTier has little love for our order.
Yes, I know.
No, 'twas
Ridiculous
the
is
king.
it?
'Twas the king, Merrick, who favored the wardens and allowed the order to resume operating at Ferelden.
Yes, that is true. He did seem quite enamored with us when I had the pleasure of meeting him.
Roland, roll cunning.
Okay.
Okay. Roland is that dumb. Merrick, surely you were not in Ferelden at that point. No, you met his son, Kalen, was it not?
Oh, yes. Correct. Sorry. Sorry. Yes, the son, of course, is the son of the father. You know, all four Eldons look alike to Roland.
That's why I made you roll the cunning. Like,
Yeah.
Roland's like, Merrick, Kalen, whatever, man. It's just some dog lord. Who cares?
Days come and go. One king scarcely looks different from the other. As you say, we have higher concerns these days, do we not?
Very true. Well, I suppose I should be grateful that Duncan at least trained one useful warden. What of the rest of your little band?
Oh, they have a certain low cunning about themselves. They can... and they are capable of pulling together in somewhat faceless odds. It just requires the right element of encouragement.
And will they do what's necessary to save the world?
I believe with the proper motivation, they would.
If not, and as she says this, her gauntleted hand comes up and grabs you by the chin. And she leans in really close. So all you can see are her eyes. You will have to kill them.
Dun dun dun.
And then she lets you go.
And then Roland says with complete certainty, "Yeah, I was planning on it."
No. So, well, I'm like stagger back and gasp and go, truly, that is a difficult thing to imagine. And yet, if it is necessary, it will be done.
Good. Now go kill that elf that's been poking around my door. God damn.
Oh, thank God! Yes!
Very
Roland
well
suddenly
then, Warden.
becomes hard as iron.
And that's
Oh.
when Roland turned heel.
Very well then, Warden.
Turned.
Roland, wasn't it?
Yes, warden-commander.
Then I would have you keep an eye on your fellows. Relay to me anything you learn about what they're up to.
Of course. They won't so
Since-
much as sleep without me knowing it.
It seems that they are rather inclined to investigate just what it is that I'm doing. And I would know if they learn anything.
Of course. Fortunately, they can be quite easily misled. Why, they spent 2 weeks chasing a ridiculous amount of clues for that Blacktail fellow.
Yes, Warden Fane seemed rather preoccupied with that one.
Oh, yes, I imagine it's something of a professional rivalry, mages and all.
I suspect that Fane might be being gripped by a paranoia, seeing this blacktail everywhere he looks. Sometimes wardens succumb to a kind of madness.
Ah, yes.
Space madness.
Hegrim warned us of this. Perhaps it claims some sooner than others.
Indeed. Well. Was there anything else?
No, Warden-Commander. I simply wish to make my intentions known to you.
And her dad.
So you're not
However-
going to try and get her out of the office?
However, if you have the time, there are a few things more I would like to discuss with you. Perhaps in more pleasant, more
Perhaps
More
over
decorative.
dinner.
perhaps over dinner.
Nero's just outside, pulling a Cyrano.
Nero whispers from the wall, through the wall.
Matchmaking is of the Cune.
It really is. That's the thing.
Yeah, it is literally of the Cune. Roll it.
Oh,
You're attempting to seduce her.
Oh.
Well, she looks you up and down in a very frank way.
To body.
Very well, Warden.
Hung just goes,
Allow me to
like
get my things.
mentally.
She does not leave without putting her helmet on, belting on a sword,
She's totally a dark spawn.
and picking up a shield.
Like, Jesus, where do you think we're going to eat?